It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rechtenwald. This is Scooter. Whoop whoop. Scott Callies.
So how was your weekend?
Well, it was warm on Saturday and cold on Sunday.
I think everybody's weekend was probably like that.
It was busy on Saturday and busy on Sunday.
There you go. Did you mow Saturday and Sunday?
And Sunday, yep.
I worked outside Sunday all day. I worked out doing the yard and fixing that ditch line we talked about and stuff like that. So trying to get all that done. Saturday
was a long sleeve white shirt, and Sunday was blue jeans, insulated coveralls, long sleeve shirt, hoodie, and a jacket.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a hoodie.
Yeah?
And that was it. I like the cold weather, though.
Well, I don't mind the cold weather either, but when the wind's blowing 25 miles an hour and you're traveling 9 miles an hour, it makes it a little chillier. Yeah. But, yeah. I don't want to say I got a lot done. We got some done.
That's good.
Lots and lots and lots of leaves. And I normally don't do leaves, but for one gentleman up 201 North, and it took me nearly all day yesterday to mess
Now, do you have mulching at all that you do, or is it just blowing them off?
I just blow them from.
Okay.
He's got 3 acre yard probably, and I just blow them off to the sides.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do have my blades going when I'm doing it, so it does mulch them up a little bit. But yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad.
There you go. It had its moments yesterday. Sometimes it seemed like it was colder. It must have been the wind, and then other times seemed like this ain't so bad. At least the sun was out, so that did help.
When the wind wasn't blowing, it wasn't really bad. I mean, it was pretty nice. Then had to go home and regulate the propane furnace for the greenhouse. That usually takes an hour or so because can't get it too hot. Don't want it to be too cold. Got to have some kind of backup.
Got to find that sweet spot.
Got to find the sweet spot.
I get it.
Yep.
Got to make the wife happy.
64
find
degrees.
That sweet spot.
Got to have it 64 degrees in the greenhouse. But, yeah.
Now, does your heater in there, does it have a thermostat where you can just set it at 64, or do you have to adjust constantly?
I had to buy a new one at the end of last season because something went out on the other one that had the thermostat. So this one's just got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 knob, and you got to find out where you want that to be.
Yeah.
And the colder it is outside, the colder it gets in the greenhouse. So therefore, it's not one quick setting and just leave it alone and be done.
Yeah, I get it.
You got to play with it a little bit. However, I am going to talk to my techs and see if I can get a thermostat put on one side of the greenhouse that will control that propane wall hanging heater.
There you go.
I bet they can rig something up.
I bet you they could.
Which would be really, really good.
Make it a lot easier. Yeah, if you had a thermostat in there where it just kind of kicked on and regulate, then as the temperature changed outside and everything, wouldn't affect it so much. But
because then it'll just keep it at that temperature. Right now you set it on 1.5, and then whatever 1.5 is, that's what you get. However, if it's 20 degrees out, just like it was this morning, it managed to keep it 64 degrees, but I don't know how long it's been running to do that.
Gotcha.
Just a little different.
It is. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But I guess tonight and then tomorrow night it looks like we're going to, or last night and tonight will be a little chilly, but then I think it's going to warm up again to 70s.
And by the weekend, Saturday, it's supposed to be 74 degrees.
Which is great.
So everything I didn't get done this weekend, hopefully I can get done next weekend.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. About you? You got your little chores done?
I did. I got a lot done
hunting?
Sunday. No, I didn't.
Austin?
I'm going to go next weekend, I think. But,
did Austin do any hunting?
He did. He went out just a couple mornings. Saw some doe. Nothing worth. Didn't have any big bucks that popped out. So
there were some big bucks on Old Military Saturday morning when I left to go mowing. I watched 3 does cross there at the S-curve by Matt Martin's house. Mm-hmm. And then I seen a little 4-point cross. And then here come the thumper. He was chasing after all of them. I thought, well, this is going to be entertaining. So I watched them, and they went in that big empty field that if you turn on Sequoia.
Mm-hmm.
So I turned down Sequoia with my mower trailer, and I just sat on the side of the road and watched them for a while. And the big buck would move, and the does would move. The little buck would move, and chase the does back toward the big buck. I actually got a picture of him.
Sounds like he's pretty good size.
Shortly after that, Tim got him a big buck. However, it was not the one that I saw.
There you go.
And while they were dragging it up, somebody shot another big buck on the other side of Aunt Joy's field. You know, Aunt Joy's house.
Yeah.
In her big field on the other side of the road. So
I'll be darned.
3 thumpers right there within a matter of 5
There you
minutes.
go.
So I reckon we ought to get the show started.
You bet. Ready, rock and roll.
It is Monday.
It is.
Start another week, Scooter.
Bring it on.
You ready?
It's going to be a busy week, too.
Yep. Lions Club auction.
Yep.
Time for the morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771 is our number. Hospice of the Ozarks been serving Baxter and Marion County since 1979. They'll be glad to serve you as well. Just pick up your phone, ask their questions that you might have. They'll be glad to answer them, and then they'll take care of you and your loved one. Hospice of the Ozarks. Now the morning prayer. Lord, just thank you for the day. Lord, we just thank you for what you do for us in our lives on a daily basis. Lord, we just continue to pray for our troops that are fighting in conflicts overseas. Lord, we just want you to bring them back home soon and safely. Lord, we pray for the elderly in our area. Lord, there's plenty of them here that have no loved ones and are living by themselves. With this cold weather, I just pray that you'll send someone to check on them, either by telephone or in an in-person visit. It's the holiday season, Lord, so they need some comforting and some companionship, Lord. And we just pray that you'll send some folks around to do that for those in need. Lord, we just thank you for everything that you do for us. We pray that you will continue to lead, guide, and direct us as a nation. It's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for
I'm hitting the right button.
Lake Levels Dam reports and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is the number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views, this is what you see today.
Beautiful morning this morning.
Pretty good shot. A little bit of cotton candy floating through the air there.
It's pretty, though.
It is pretty. It's pretty crisp and pretty chilly. This is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. The city of Cotter is what you're looking at straight ahead. There's City Park and their ball field there to your lower left. The Rainbow Bridge to the far left. Behind that is the Trellis Bridge for the railroad tracks. No fishermen this morning, Scooter.
I wonder why.
Could be a little chilly. If you were able to see around the bend there, you would see Bull Shoals Tower and Bull Mountain there at Bull Shoals, Arkansas. Straight ahead would be the state of Missouri. To your far right, city of Mountain Home. In front of that is the city of Gassville. The Witch's Hat Water Tower is straight ahead there about 1 o'clock. But this is the beautiful, we call it God's Country. Some folks call it the Ozarks. We call it God's Country. If you'd like to see what's available in God's Country, go to retiredtoarkansas.net, click on MLS listings, find something that you're interested in, then pick up your phone, call Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 870-405-0793. Water's really moving along there.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's because it's a little bit lower. I guess they're generating 6 is what it says, but the water is a little bit lower than what we've been accustomed to seeing, for sure. I was mowing down on the other side of the river.
Down
Norfolk Village, Porterfield Estates. And for the first time in probably 6 months, it's clear enough you can see the gravel bars down underneath. It's been a long time since you've been able to do that. But if you'd like to see what's available, MLS listings at retiredtoarkansas.net. I'm going to go to the radar. No, let's go through some temperatures.
How about some temperatures?
How about some temperatures? Because since you sat here and had to do them this morning, you do them every morning.
I do.
Appreciate that. Currently in Mountain Home is 25, Harrison is 23, Batesville is 27, Yellville, Marshall, Salem, and Mountain View are all at 25, Calico Rock is 27, West Plains, Missouri, and Springfield, Missouri both at 21, Poplar Bluff, Missouri is 25, St. Louis, Missouri is 28. Now we'll look at the radar. That's a good shot. Go back to that. That's a pretty good shot.
I'm going back. There we go.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Yep. And then it zooms in for us. How about that? Pretty nice. The beautiful White River. Go check it out. retiredarkansas.net. Okay, now we can do the... Now... As you can see, from Bentonville over to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Batesville back to Fort Smith, Conway, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff, Texarkana, all clear in the great state of Arkansas. Whoa, look at there, freeze warning. Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, part of Florida. A little bit chilly over the weekend.
Little bit.
Little bit. Missouri, not cold in Missouri. You notice it right there at the line. It just shuts right off. It's nothing there. 7-day forecast. High today is 41. Low tonight's 24. Mostly sunny tomorrow. High of 59 with a low of 38. Back up to 68 on Wednesday with a low of 39. 69 on Thursday with a low of 53. High on Friday be 74 with a low of 56. Saturday high of 71. 60% chance of rain Saturday night. A low of 50, and then 61 with a 50% chance of rain on Sunday. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 550.88, which is 1.12, below full pool of 552, currently generating 2. Bull Shoals 653.98, which is 5.02, below full pool of 559 or 659, and it is running 6 generators at this time. Lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador, the Z-Team of Century 21 Lemac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. We'll be back in just a moment.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434. Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. If you're looking for anything to do with farm work, they got it. And some
Yard work?
farm work is what I said.
Yeah.
Farm.
I said, and yard work?
Oh, and yard work.
And yard work.
Yeah, no doubt. Zero-turn mowers, lawn tractors, Kubota mini tractors, Kubota big tractors, New Hollands, skid steers, backhoes, Mini X, front-end loaders, brake bed trailers, RTVs, parts, sales, service. What else can I say?
Almost any big heavy equipment wise, they got it.
Hay stuff. Boy, I seen a bunch of hay getting not baled, but hauled this weekend.
Did you?
Oh yeah, lots of it coming out of the fields. Let's see what we got going on, Scooter. Twin Lakes Playhouse, Nonsense, started on the 7th. We'll run through the 23rd of November. Tickets are $20. Call 870-424-0444 for more information. You can also go to twinlakesplayhouse.org. The Lions Club auction starts tonight at 6. We'll run to 10. You can bid at lionsclubauction.com or call 870-425-2266. I understand that you can register to get a bidder number online at that web address, or you can also call 870-425-2266, and they'll get you all hooked up so you can go for it. We'll be on Cox, channel 843, Optimum channel 22, over the air channel 25, Ritter 21 through 28, and Yelcott 68 through 75. Over 500 items have been donated for this. You can also listen to this live on KTLO 97.9 and Facebook, Mountain Home Lions. Lots of stuff.
Yeah, they got it packed back there. There's no doubt they got plenty of items.
Plenty of stuff. The Paul Bunyan breakfast for the month will be at St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church at 249 Dyer Street. It's $9 for adults, $4 for children under 12. Kids under 5 eat free. It is Saturday the 15th of November from 7:30 to 10:30. All you care to eat: scrambled eggs, biscuits, gravy, pancakes, sausage links, coffee, juice, brought to your table on china with silverware. A portion of this will go to the Twin Lakes Literacy Council. And good cause, good breakfast. Go check it out. The on-duty officers of Baxter County Sheriff's Office are the night's first responders of the month, so they will get to eat free. The 21st of November will be the lunch for the Military Service Sisters at Colton's at 12 o'clock noon. And then the next month, they're getting ready to have their Christmas party on Thursday, December the 11th. Let's see what else we got going on in here, Scooter. There'll be some prescribed burns along the Buffalo Point through the early portion of 2026. So when you start seeing the smoke roll into Mountain Home, don't be worried. We haven't been hit by some nuclear bomb. It's just a little prescribed burning. So, yep. I don't think there's a whole lot of other stuff going on in here. Lots of races being developed for upcoming elections. Really, that's about all we got here, Scooter. There we go. We'll wrap her up with that. We'll come back with the Monday morning sports update in just a moment.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Hello from your Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, executive brokers at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. Thanksgiving is our favorite time of the year. It's the one holiday whose name itself focuses on the theme of the day, giving thanks.
Please take time to treasure and thank all the people in your life. Give special thanks to God for the freedoms and liberties that we enjoy in our community and our country. We do.
We wish you all a blessed Thanksgiving holiday.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the Monday morning sports update. Tough loss for the Bombers on Friday, Scooter.
It was. That's about all you can say.
It's really about all you can say.
I mean, it was a tough loss. I mean, we were expecting to give them a heck of a fight, and it didn't seem to go our way. So,
They did their film work for sure.
Yeah.
Could not get anything generated on the offense. Defense, for the most part, did a pretty good job up front. Then just got themselves wore out because they were on the field all the time.
Yeah.
However, the Mountain Home Bombers will host a playoff game, second year in a row. They'll be hosting the Sheraton Yellow Jackets come Friday night at Bomber Stadium, 7 o'clock. Pregame will start here at XL7-TV at 6, and then the game will kick off at 7.
And from my understanding, if we win that one, we move on to Benton. Is that right?
If the Bombers win against Sheraton at home, we'll make the trip to Benton at Benton, and then the winner of Benton Mountain Home would play Greenwood.
Yeah.
So we get possibility that we get to see him again. People don't understand. We've played Greenwood 9 times in 6 years.
Yeah.
And Friday night may have been the 10th time. I'm not quite. I have to go back and look at that. But it seems like we always play him the last game of the season, then we turn around and have to play him in the playoffs at least once or twice, and it's just wow, need to get over that hump. However, with the changing of the classifications, the way it looks and sounds, Shiloh Christian is going to be moving up to the 7A.
Okay.
Greenwood's going to be moving down to the 5A, which makes absolutely no sense. If you're a powerhouse in 6A, how can it be?
Because it's based on population.
Oh,
if the
I understand
population
that.
went down, then
I understand that. But if you have competitive equity for private schools, you should have competitive equity for the public schools as well. If you're trying to pair up the best with the best, then why wouldn't you do it that way?
True.
Right?
I know it's always been, public's always been done by population, and
Enrollment.
yeah.
Yeah, it's done by enrollment, not necessarily population of the area, but
No,
the
population
enrollment
of
at
the school. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Earl had to forfeit some their games this year, which gives Izard County 2 wins on the season. Yellville actually won their last ball game of the season down at EPC, which is no, not EPC, Episcopal Collegiate, which is different than East Poinsett County. Episcopal Collegiate down at Little Rock. They actually walked away with the win, so it's got to make them guys feel better about their season a little bit, the best that can. Going to be some basketball this week at the hangar. There'll be some benefit games going on for Mountain Home. The boys will be playing first at 5 or 5:30 at the hangar, and then the girls will follow shortly after that. I think they've actually got it clocked for 7 o'clock to start for that. But it's going to be a good time. Should be a good basketball season for everybody, and good time had by one and all. But the big thing right now, we need to pack the stadium for the boys Friday night, so we can get that rolling off to a good start, get playoff season. They need to get over their loss that they suffered Friday night. And just
I
carry
agree.
on. Both the boys and the girls won the state championship in the cross country meet down.
What I heard. That's
this last
awesome.
week. So that's good. Good time for them.
That's cool.
So we've had some
Way
state
to go.
champion teams go on through here this season already, and that's good. And there we go. Dora finished as the runner-up in Class 1 in Missouri in their cross-country championship. I know Gainesville sent a team up there. I don't know how they fared, but I know they had a team up there as well go. And a lot of good sporting things going on. And, you know, up in Missouri, they play a fall softball season as well. So it's a little bit different. We're not used to that here. And the non-football schools in the area have been playing basketball for at least 2 weeks, maybe 3. So that makes it a little bit exciting for those smaller schools as well. So, got anything you want to throw out there?
I don't.
I know that the wrestling schedules have been posted, and I'll talk more about those next week. Try to get a wrestling coach or 2 in here. Thoughts and prayers go out to Coach David Martin as he took a fall during the benefit basketball game the weekend, and I hope he gets to feeling better pretty quick. He was completely out of it, is from what I understand, over the weekend. So anyway, that'll wrap us up. It's a Monday morning sports update. We'll be back in just a moment.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. The athletic director, Landon is from ASU Mountain Home, and he's brought in his new softball coach, Jacob Clary. And gentlemen, how are you? It's cold outside, guys. It's cold outside. A little bit on the chilly side.
Yes, sir.
Not much sports happening this morning, right?
Not this morning, no.
This afternoon?
Yeah, we'll baseball practice this afternoon.
Really?
So yeah, just some small group workouts. We're out of fall ball, but we'll have some small positional group workouts this afternoon.
Let me have you officially introduce your new softball coach.
Yeah. Mountain Home, Arkansas. Meet Jacob Clary, the new softball coach at ASU Mountain Home, amongst some other roles, and thrilled to have him here. So had to bring him on to meet you, Bob.
That's it. We're glad to have him here. Even though he's from Northern California, we won't hold that totally against him because there is a separation from crazy in Northern California. So
I appreciate that.
Northern California and then crazy California. I've been to both, but it's all right. How are you liking it here so far?
So far, so good. I feel like everybody's been very friendly, very opening.
Until you got here, right?
Yeah, until I actually moved here. No, it's been great. Everybody's been very welcoming and very helpful with anything I need and things like that.
How do you know Coach A?
I didn't until August.
Is that right?
When I called him and saw on the website they were looking for a head coach, and I said, please contact the athletic director. So I gave him a call and sent him an email.
Okay. What's your background?
I've coached at 2 NAIA schools previously, and I played baseball all of my life. Grew up around softball, so I know the sport pretty well, I feel like, and that experience at the 4-year level has helped me so much.
What schools were you at?
I was at Central Christian College of Kansas as a graduate assistant for a year, and then I was at Bethany College in Lynchburg, Kansas for 2 years.
Okay. What brought you from California to Kansas?
My old pitching coach I had down in Texas when I was going to school down there.
Okay.
He was looking for an assistant, a volunteer assistant nonetheless, to help with his outfielders, and that's kind of what I specialized in at the beginning of my coaching career. And I had a really good reputation with him and a really good relationship, and so I hit him up and said, hey, I see you're looking for an assistant. He's like, yeah, apply for the graduate assistant program and we'll get this ball rolling.
Are you married?
I am not.
A single man?
Happily
single man. There you go. That won't last long.
Who knows?
Coach Hay, how did your fall season?
Fall season was good. Learned a lot. Got challenged a lot. Figured out some pieces that we've got, some pieces that we need. So it's a busy winter break trying to fill out a pitching staff. We've got a lot of good pieces on the mound. Need to go out a couple more. We're working on that right now. But fall season was good overall. The guys worked hard. They're continuing to work hard. And now just the slow ticker of a countdown begins for February 6th. So
that's when it starts back up again?
That's the opener down in Texas is February 6th. So,
did you transition very many players from ASU to another school? That is the goal here,
yeah,
correct?
Yeah. That is the goal. That happens after the spring mostly. We do have one young man who made his decision already though. He's going to play for us this spring, but shortstop Christian Loera will play one more spring for us, and then he's going to go to Missouri Southern up in Joplin. So, big congratulations to him. He's worked his rear end off, and he's earned it. So he's going to go to a great program up in Joplin and play for a really good coaching staff up there and finish his degree in Joplin, Missouri. So very proud of him.
What kind of eligibility do these guys leave with? 2 years?
Yeah, it's still they'll still leave with just the 2 years left. There's a big vote in January at the NCAA level that's going to decide a lot, and actually fielded some questions on that this weekend from some parents, from some kids. We're getting into the hey, let's start the rumor mill because the vote happens in January. Nothing's been decided yet. It's still, you're using eligibility at the junior college level.
Right.
Now, there's a lot of different possibilities on the table. One would take eligibility to 5 years total instead of 4. One would take junior college completely out of the realm of eligibility. And one would take it out of the realm of eligibility if they went to the Division I level. There's a massive ballot for the NCAA committee in January, so it's a committee I'm glad I'm not on, and they've got some big, potentially realm-changing decisions to make. So we just we sit and watch, and then we get to adjust if they make some decisions.
How to win friends and influence people is not on the top of that committee.
No.
Because when you're involved in that kind of stuff, you're not going to. However you vote, you're not going to make friends.
No, you're going to upset somebody. Yeah. And I think that there's a lot to be considered. I think the people that assume that giving blanket eligibility is a great thing need to probably think about the bigger picture. If we take away the fact that eligibility doesn't count at junior college, we also have to consider what that would mean as far as funding for these junior colleges, because right now, across the country, a large population of junior college enrollment is student athletes. And if they're not required to take full-time hours to be eligible for their sport anymore because they're not using eligibility, will the states choose to fund junior colleges the same? Because we would turn into more of a prep school model, and it would be well, I've only got to take 3 hours, 6 hours, 9 hours. I don't have to stay eligible because I'm not using any eligibility. There would need to be some intervention in there to keep things productive off the field as well as on the field, in my opinion.
It becomes a playing academy instead of a college.
Correct. And, well, that might not be a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a terrible thing, but I think some legislators would really start to consider, well, why are we funding these schools this much if nobody's taking a full course load there, or if not many people are taking a full course load? And so that could affect things on a much bigger level than I think the average person might think so. And so we need to be careful when we're just thinking everything's going to be sunshine and roses if we vote that way. So, but hey, again, I don't have to make the decision. I just get to deal with it. So,
but dealing with it may be part of an issue in its own. Like, how do you attract guys to come here? Probably a lot easier.
Oh yeah, the attraction factor. Yeah. For us, as far as the recruiting goes, it becomes like you're fishing in a barrel. If you weren't already, with the transfer portal and the roster cut downs and everything, at least on the baseball side, there are so many kids out there to choose from, and it will become even bigger if that decision gets made. But then it turns into, okay, what is the right path anymore? Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? We really don't get to decide. So it changes things exponentially, and you would think that there wouldn't be a big change, but
it's there.
Oh, it's there. It's huge.
It's there.
I mean, we're talking about changing something that people have done for 100 years, so.
Coach Clary, when you hired on at ASU Mountain Home, did they let you know that you're starting from scratch?
He did. That was one of the first things Coach Hay told me.
How does that make you feel? Have you ever built a program before?
I have not been blessed with the opportunity yet, so I'm very grateful for this opportunity. But we're learning a lot right now in this transition, and transition periods are hard. But it's a big learning experience, a big learning process for everybody, and we're excited to get it going.
When you say we, do we have a mouse in our pocket, or do you actually have some help?
Right now it's just me, but I mean when I say we, I mean we as the college, and
right.
also as right now the face of the program and an athletic department. We are excited.
What's the hopes to get a team together, and when do you think you'll start?
I've been lucky enough to be granted this whole semester, the whole year, to recruit a class for next year. So not this spring, but in the fall we'll start up.
Spring of 27 then?
Spring of 27, yes, sir.
Okay. Do colleges play split season in softball like they do in baseball?
Not that I'm aware of, no, sir. Not from our experience.
Okay.
We play in the spring, just like baseball does.
Okay, so it's just a single season.
Yeah, he'll have some fall games that he can play, but just like our fall games, they don't count towards our overall record,
right?
Anything like that.
Just some pickup games. And
yep.
A light schedule to keep everybody loose.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
How many girls do you look to put on your team first year?
I am hoping to have right around 20 girls.
Okay. And where do you anticipate your recruiting field being?
All over the country.
All over the country?
All over the country. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Right now, I've reached out to a good handful of girls from right now 12 different states. So it's a big net I'm casting. Find a roster.
When you cast a net that size with the limited housing, how do you deal with that?
I try to sell the town. Sell myself, sell the program, sell the school. But then also I sell the budget aspect of it, of how affordable a junior college is. Also, like I said earlier, it's a learning process. We're all learning still.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big part of it too.
And how many players per position do you try to get?
I don't
Or
necessarily.
are you thinking about getting?
I don't necessarily recruit per position. Right now I'm just looking for athletes.
Okay.
If you can play multiple positions, that's a bonus for me. It gives me a very good problem to have.
Mm-hmm.
I want a certain number of catchers. I don't want to catch the same person every single game that's bad on their knees.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want multiple pitchers, so I don't have to run the same arm out there for the same exact reason.
When you said earlier that you've been around softball a long time, What's been your involvement with softball up to this point?
Just where I started as a graduate assistant, for the past 4 years. That's been pretty much my involvement, and then I've been diving into the education aspect of it too, learning more and more every year.
Coach Hay, how hard was it for you to convince him to come this way?
I wouldn't say terribly hard. I mean, the area sells itself. We had a nice pool of applicants, honestly. I mean, it was, when you're starting a program back up, resurrecting of some sorts, you are very curious about what type of applicant pool you're going to get. And we had a decent sized pool to look at, very diverse group of applicants. Coach Clary rose to the front just with his enthusiasm, the work ethic that he's demonstrated over the past few years of his career. Obviously, I didn't hate that he had spent some time in Kansas, being that's where I'm from. We have some things in common there, and was able to draw some connections through resume and references and things like that, and really find out what makes this guy tick. He's a workhorse. I know that. I know the office light across from mine has been on pretty much nonstop since he's arrived in town, which is nice to see. Mm-hmm. When you're not just resurrecting a softball program, but when you're working to build an athletic department up, it starts with the people inside. And as far as the first addition to the athletic department, I don't think we could have chosen a better candidate. I think that Coach Clary is going to do a fantastic job. He's going to build a great roster full of talent, but also full of excellent students, excellent citizens that are going to continue to boost our town here in our community. And it's going to be a welcomed addition. So we're incredibly excited for the future, and proud to have Coach Clary with us here.
What are you going to do for help? Are you going to have some volunteer assistants, or how does that work for you?
As of right now, I'm not really looking at an assistant. I'm trying to get my roster put together. But once I get a better idea of what my roster is going to look like, I'm definitely going to be looking for an assistant, and even volunteer assistants for those who want to come out and help, absolutely.
So softball season will start in high schools here. I think it starts end of February, first part of March. So that'll give you a full season to look.
Absolutely.
Start scouting around local. See what's what. You're going to be hitting a lot of local games?
I plan on being at a lot of Mountain Home games, that's for sure, this spring.
Of course, you've got a lot of a pool to pick from because there are a lot of schools that play softball in the general area, all the way into Missouri, Fulton, Baxter, Fulton, Marion counties. So there'll be a lot of girls that you can take a look at for sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
The draw off of a local school like the size of Mountain Home or some of even the smaller ones is they don't have to worry about the housing issue that we don't have, and we don't have to worry about travel. But if you're able to draw from areas with that huge net that you have and get some people in, how does that help them? Is it just like baseball? It's a stepping stone to get into a bigger school to go on?
That's exactly what it ends up being. Some girls, they don't want to go play at the 4-year level because sometimes they're not ready. So this is a great opportunity for them to fine-tune their skills, get more ready, and it also allows them to grow without the pressure of being too far away from home.
Mm-hmm. Have you met any of the local coaches yet?
I have not had the opportunity yet. I've been very busy these past couple of weeks since moving here. I've been out of town, I believe, every weekend since I've been here.
Every weekend,
out at tournaments, recruiting, and things like that. So
okay.
I have not yet had the privilege of meeting the local coaches yet.
Well, we'll have to get that arranged for you and get that fired up and get started on all that.
100%.
A meet and greet at the Wrexham Old House? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, we could arrange something. We might figure that out. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Sleep Mart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today where comfort meets savings.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Coach Landon Hay, the athletic director for ASU Mountain Home, and his new softball coach, Jacob Clary. Glad to have you here. I'm glad to see that we're going to have more than just one college sport in Mountain Home.
Happy to be here.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good. Coach Hay, glad to have that off your plate for the time being?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. No, we're excited. But it was it's a process. My first one, to hire. And, there'll be more. Like I said, we're looking at growing, but it's nice to have the first one through the door and a little bit of time to breathe, and we get eligibility going here soon, and we'll get going. But obviously, that's still just one sport for now. As far as the athletic director part of my title, it was nice to check a box there, and I know when it was done, I sat at my desk and went, okay, back to coaching baseball for a minute.
There you go. Talk about your fall season. How many games did y'all end up playing?
Let's see, 13. Got 13 in when it was all said and done.
How'd you fare?
Not bad. We played a challenging schedule on purpose, and that's the way we'll design it. It's the way we'll design our non-conference slate in the spring too. We want to play the best. We need to prepare for Region 2 play in March, and so our month of February will be multiple ranked opponents, multiple upper division opponents, the best we can really find. And that's the way we modeled our fall too. We played numerous four-year schools that are older, bigger, stronger, more mature, and we're challenged. So as far as a win-loss record, it doesn't look great, but obviously they don't count towards the overall. So when you build a fall schedule to challenge your players, then the spring might just seem a little easier, and that's the way that I've always felt like it needs to be. I think our players' eyes were open just a tad to how good some places can really get at baseball. And we had some dates that were frustrating. We had some, days that were, felt like we should have been a little bit more competitive with who was on the field against us. And then you go back and you look and you go, okay, well, that entire lineup they threw out against us was fifth-year seniors. Look at that. So they're 24, guys. We're 18, 19, 20 years old. So, I think that, it can be frustrating in the moment, and then you look big picture, which is really my job, is to look big picture and get our guys prepared. So I think it did that for sure.
What is the format in fall ball? It's different than the normal spring season, isn't that right?
Yeah, so really when we talk about scheduling games in the fall, we talk about scheduling dates. And those dates can consist of however many innings we want to play. So there were some dates where it was set and we're playing 14, and that's how it goes. Like we had a big event down in Little Rock, where every junior college program in the state was down in Little Rock for 2 days and played 2 games. Those were set, 7-inning games when we're playing. Then you had dates like where we went up to Springfield, Missouri, and played Drury University, or we went up to Joplin and played Missouri Southern, and then it was, we're starting the first pitch at 1 and we're playing what we can. We're playing, maybe 14, maybe 16, maybe 18, but we're going to play and learn and compete and get the reps in that we need to.
Just swap guys in and out.
Just go as we can, yeah. Yeah, and, you try to set kind of a time limit on that, because, 1, we got to get home, right? 2, you're going to run out of guys eventually, but we, try to schedule it out and format as much as you can, but it's really just about the reps and about the development, which is, it's great, obviously, to not have a limit on that in any certain day. So that I guess is kind of the format there. I mean, it just depends on what you're scheduling and what it looks like.
How far do y'all travel?
We went as far as Joplin this year. That was 3.5 hours in the fall. In the spring, obviously.
Joplin, Little Rock, they're about the same.
Yeah, about the same. Yeah. In the spring, we will. No, actually, I take that back. We went to Monticello this fall. We did go all the way down to Monticello. Yeah, that was that was a really good experience because we got to actually truly get on the road. We stayed in a hotel the night before, and it felt like a spring, and that's what we told our guys before the trip was like, hey, this is going to feel like a spring. Prepare for the spring. And we did that towards the end of the fall season, so that was nice. Obviously, this spring we open up in Tyler, Texas, which is just over 8 hours from here, so that'll be the distance, the max distance for us this spring, unless we are playing on a national stage, which I hope to be, but, we'll see how that goes. Then we'll obviously take that distance just a bit further.
How many players do you travel, and how do you travel?
So we will travel anywhere from 32 to 36, depending on how many games we're playing when we're going on the road. How we're traveling is a big answer to that. We will be in vans, possibly on a bus. I know for Texas, we're taking a charter bus. Company out of Little Rock's can come pick us up, take us. So they used to have a hub here. They don't anymore. So we're gonna borrow a bus from Little Rock. So
yeah, there you go.
But most of the time, we're on vans, 15-passenger vans, nice, comfortable ones. I think we actually compete sometimes for the same vehicles, you and I, over at Discount Auto.
I try to go with just a Rogue, so there's not a whole lot of folks riding in the Rogue.
No, our friends over at Discount Auto are great to us.
They absolutely are.
They're fantastic people. Becoming way too good of friends with Pam over there, who handles the rentals.
Hey, I had her brought some apple pie last week. What did you do for her lately?
Hey, a big thank you. No. We'll have to figure out how to compete with that then, okay? You took her an apple pie?
We can just team up.
There you go. Sounds good. You were talking about some Trailblazer gear. We might just have to throw some of that in there too,
She might wear it.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Coach Clary, how long will it take you to get your schedule put together?
I imagine for the spring, next spring 2027, that should be set. I believe it'll be set in the fall. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So it'll be set next fall.
Is that a hay issue or is that a Clary issue?
It's a definitely a me issue. With him having a season this year, he knows when the schedules will go out, and it'll be a matter of me talking with the other colleges in our conference and just figuring out, hey, what dates are we doing this game? What dates are we traveling? What dates are we hosting? Things like that.
How many different schools are in your conference?
Oh, that I have not done a complete breakdown of how many schools.
Coach Hay, do they have the same conference as you? As
yeah,
baseball?
they do, but it actually fluctuates a lot. So softball is very much a growing sport in the region, right? So with Region 2, baseball's still young, but it's I mean, it's set. It's established. Yeah, softball fluctuates. The region is hoping, and when I say the region, I mean us as an athletic director core in the region too, and really specifically in the state of Arkansas. Oklahoma is more established, but in the state of Arkansas, really, really, really hoping to firm this up and have a set number of schools playing softball and constantly playing softball, not year on, year off, things like that. So it fluctuates the number of how many schools in the state of Arkansas will support a softball program. Right now, he's got Mountain Home will be there next year, North Ark, ASU Newport, ASU Three Rivers, Rich Mountain has softball, Sea Ark in Pine Bluff has softball, and then I believe there's another one. I need to look that up. But yeah, it has fluctuated the last couple of years. And again, it was an initiative at our all-region meetings back in September in Fort Smith to have this firmed up. It's got to get going. It's got to get established. Make the effort to do so. And I believe, at ASU Mountain Home, we've taken a really good step towards that and making sure we are, a front runner in having the example set for the rest of the region of this is how we do it moving forward.
Will Williams and Three Rivers, will they be part of that mix, or are they a different division?
At ASU Three Rivers, or where are we?
I don't know if is that an ASU school, Three Rivers?
Yeah, over in Malvern.
No, I'm talking about
up north,
yeah.
Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, they're in Region 16.
Okay.
And then the state of Missouri.
I see.
So yeah, they'll be in Region 16 up in the state of Missouri. Yep. And then Williams, if you're talking about Williams Baptist, they're in AI, so they're a 4-year school.
And they won't play a junior college then?
They might in the fall. Yeah.
Warm up games.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We played them this fall. Baseball did.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a nice quick trip over to Walnut Ridge there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it nice for
There you go. Yeah.
When you get set and you get started and you start your recruiting, I don't have any concept of how that will happen or how you'll get it started, and either do you?
I've actually,
you have an idea what you're going to do, but
I've actually started already recruiting.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, as far as what's going to come in and how it's all going to fall together, right now I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. We're going to figure it out on the fly right now.
And that works. I mean, it's how the Trailblazers themselves got started.
Yeah.
That's how this whole campus got built. It was like, hey, here's an idea, let's do this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, he's done the first step. He's been on the road.
He took the job.
Watching games. Yeah, he took the job. Yeah. He took the job, but he's been on the road. He's watching games. He's had, prospective student athletes on campus on visits, and that's how you go. So you make a great comparison. That's how the campus and the school got started. And, we're just blazing an additional trail here with softball.
Everything starts with an idea. And
yeah.
They only fail if you stop.
Correct.
Right? You can't stop. You just got to pick it up and run and do what you can do. There's going to be a hurdle here and there. There's going to be a pothole here and there. Fill the potholes and jump the hurdles.
Yes, sir.
It's what has to happen. And I think you're a good guy. You could be all right.
I appreciate it. Thank
California,
you,
but that's all right. How long have you been away from California?
Not long enough. I moved to Texas during COVID in June of 2020.
All right, so you're over the 5-year mark, so you're all right.
Yeah.
We'll cut you a little slack.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Coach A, you've got about 30 seconds left. What's next for the Trailblazers?
Right now, final exams. for our student athletes. Yeah. No, as far as what's next for the athletic department, keep an eye out. Social media fundraising is happening. We're going to be fundraising in bunches. If you see me out, if you are interested in supporting the Trailblazers financially or any other way, we take all support that we can get, and we're very grateful for it. Email me, lhay@asumh.edu. Reach out. Also happy to be out doing community service. Our guys, have been very active in the community this fall, helped with the trunk or treat, helped with all sorts of other things. So come on out. Yep, gotta go.
Been watching the morning show on XL7-TV. Thanks for watching.